Do you ever feel like your body just isn't quite what it used to be? Perhaps you find yourself dragging your feet more often. Or maybe your mind feels a little hazier than it once did. It's easy to shrug these things off and say, well, that's just getting older, isn't it? But what if I told you that some of the daily struggles you're experiencing, those dips in energy, the occasional joint ache, or even that pesky digestive trouble, might not just be a consequence of time, but a direct result of what's on your plate? It's a painful reality that many of us face, attributing our discomfort to age alone, without realizing that our food choices play an enormous, often overlooked, role. We're constantly told to eat our fruits, but what if some of those seemingly healthy choices are actually working against you, subtly chipping away at your vitality? The truth is, as we mature, our bodies change, and so do their nutritional needs. What was perfectly fine in your 30s might not be serving you so well in your 60s and beyond. Understanding which foods truly nourish your body and which ones might be sabotaging your health can be the secret to unlocking a more vibrant, energetic future. It's not about drastic diets or complicated regimens. It's about making smart, informed choices every single day. In this video, we're going to look at 4 amazing fruits that you absolutely must include in your diet for better energy, sharper memory, and overall well-being. And on the flip side, we'll uncover 4 common fruits that you might be eating regularly, but should seriously consider avoiding if you want to feel your best. Stick with me until the very end, because what you learn about these everyday fruits might just completely surprise you. Let's dive straight into the first fruits you absolutely must add to your diet, starting with the incredible powerhouses known as berries. I'm talking about blueberries, raspberries, strawberries, and blackberries. These small, vibrant gems are like little packages of pure goodness, especially for us as we navigate our senior years. Think of them as your brain's best friend and your body's anti-inflammatory champion. As we get older, concerns about memory and cognitive function often come to the forefront. And this is where berries truly shine. They are absolutely loaded with antioxidants, particularly a type called anthocyanins, which are responsible for their beautiful deep colors. These antioxidants are vital because they help combat oxidative stress in the body, which is essentially the wear and tear on our cells that can contribute to aging and diseases, including neurodegenerative conditions. Imagine these tiny antioxidants like little cleanup crews, sweeping away the damage and protecting your precious brain cells. Studies have actually shown that regular consumption of berries can improve memory, slow cognitive decline, and even enhance communication between brain cells. It's like giving your brain a daily tune-up, keeping it sharp and agile. But the benefits of berries extend far beyond just brain health. They are also fantastic for reducing inflammation throughout the body. Many of us experience aches and pains, stiffness in our joints, or other inflammatory conditions as we age, whether it's arthritis or general discomfort. The anti-inflammatory compounds in berries can help soothe these issues, potentially reducing pain and improving mobility. Picture yourself being able to move with more ease, enjoy your walks, or even just get up from a chair without that nagging stiffness. That's the kind of difference these tiny fruits can make. Beyond that, berries are excellent sources of fiber, which is incredibly important for digestive health. As we mature, our digestive systems can sometimes slow down, leading to issues like constipation. The fiber in berries acts like a gentle brush, keeping things moving smoothly through your system, promoting regularity and supporting a healthy gut microbiome. A happy gut often means better nutrient absorption, a stronger immune system, and even a boost in mood. And here's another wonderful thing about berries. They are naturally low in sugar compared to many other fruits, making them a smart choice if you're managing blood sugar levels or simply trying to avoid sugar spikes. You get all that incredible flavor and a natural sweetness without the downside of a sugar crash. So, how can you easily incorporate more berries into your daily routine? It's wonderfully simple. You can toss a handful of fresh or frozen berries into your morning oatmeal or yogurt. They blend beautifully into smoothies, adding a nutritional punch and a delicious burst of flavor. You can enjoy them as a simple, refreshing snack on their own, or even sprinkle them over a salad for a touch of sweetness and color. Don't feel limited to fresh berries either. Frozen berries are just as nutritious and often more affordable. Ready to be used whenever you need them. Just make sure to choose plain frozen berries without any added sugars. Making berries. A regular part of your diet is one of the easiest and most effective steps you can take to support your brain. Reduce inflammation and keep your digestive system happy. Now, let's turn our attention to another everyday fruit that often gets overlooked, yet holds immense power for our health: the humble apple. You've probably heard the old saying, "An apple a day keeps the doctor away." And while it might sound like an old wives' tale, there's a surprising amount of truth to it. Especially as we age, apples are nutritional powerhouses, particularly when it comes to fiber and powerful antioxidants, specifically polyphenols. One of the most significant benefits of apples lies in their incredible fiber content, especially the soluble fiber called pectin, which is found generously in the skin. This pectin is a game changer for digestive health. Much like the fiber in berries, it acts as a prebiotic, feeding the beneficial bacteria in your gut. A thriving gut microbiome is crucial for overall health, impacting everything from your immune system to your mood. If you've ever struggled with digestive discomfort, or if regularity has become a bit more challenging with age, reaching for an apple with its skin on can provide natural, gentle relief. It helps to keep your digestive system running smoothly, preventing issues like constipation and promoting a comfortable, balanced gut. Beyond digestion, apples are fantastic for heart health, a concern that becomes increasingly important as we get older. The soluble fiber in apples helps to lower cholesterol levels by binding with cholesterol in the digestive tract and preventing its absorption. This can significantly reduce your risk of heart disease, keeping your cardiovascular system strong and healthy. Moreover, apples contain those wonderful polyphenols we mentioned, which are potent antioxidants. These compounds help protect your cells from damage, reduce inflammation, and support healthy blood vessel function, all contributing to a healthier heart. Think of it as a natural way to support your body's most vital organ, helping it to pump strong and efficiently for years to come. Apples also play a quiet but important role in blood sugar management. Despite their natural sweetness, the fiber in apples helps to slow down the absorption of sugar into your bloodstream. This means you get a more gradual release of energy, avoiding the sharp spikes and crashes that can leave you feeling tired and irritable, and which can be particularly concerning for individuals managing diabetes or pre-diabetes. This steady energy release helps you maintain stable blood sugar levels throughout the day, contributing to sustained energy and better overall metabolic health. And for those of us who appreciate the simple pleasure of a crunchy, satisfying snack, apples deliver perfectly. They are wonderfully hydrating, containing a high water content, and that crisp texture, combined with their fiber, helps you feel full and satisfied, making them an excellent choice if you're trying to manage your weight or simply avoid unhealthy snacking between meals. Imagine that feeling of natural fullness and satisfaction, knowing you've chosen something truly good for your body. Incorporating apples into your diet is incredibly easy. They make a perfect grab-and-go snack, convenient to carry with you wherever you go. You can slice them up and add them to salads for a touch of crispness and sweetness, or pair them with a small amount of nut butter for a balanced, energy-boosting treat. They can even be baked into healthy desserts, like baked apples with a sprinkle of cinnamon, providing a warm, comforting treat without excess sugar. Remember, for maximum benefit, always eat the skin, as that's where a significant portion of the fiber and antioxidants are found. So, make sure to wash them thoroughly before enjoying by consistently adding apples to your routine. You're not just enjoying a tasty fruit. You're actively investing in your digestive health, heart health, and maintaining stable energy levels, paving the way for a more comfortable and active life. Now, let's talk about another citrus champion that deserves a prime spot in your diet, especially as you age: oranges. And when you think of oranges, the first thing that probably comes to mind is vitamin C. And rightly so, Oranges are absolutely packed with this vital nutrient. And for seniors, vitamin C is more important than ever. As we get older, our immune systems can sometimes become a little less robust, making us more susceptible to colds, flu, and other infections. Vitamin C is a powerful antioxidant that acts as a shield for your immune system, strengthening your body's natural defenses and helping you ward off illness. Imagine going through flu season with a stronger sense of protection, feeling more resilient against those common bugs. That's the power of consistent vitamin C intake. It helps produce and activate white blood cells, which are your body's frontline fighters against invaders. So, a daily orange or a glass of fresh orange juice without added sugar, of course, can be a delicious way to give your immune system the boost it needs to keep you feeling well and vibrant. But the benefits of oranges don't stop there. Vitamin C is also crucial for skin health and collagen production. Collagen is the protein that gives our skin its elasticity and firmness. And as we age, our natural collagen production declines, leading to wrinkles and sagging skin. While an orange won't reverse the clock entirely, the vitamin C it provides plays a key role in the synthesis of new collagen, helping to maintain your skin's integrity and promoting a more youthful appearance from the inside out. It's about nurturing your skin, helping it to stay supple and healthy. Oranges are also rich in other antioxidants and flavonoids that help reduce inflammation throughout the body and support cardiovascular health. They can help lower blood pressure and improve blood vessel function, contributing to a healthier heart. Plus, their high water content makes them incredibly hydrating, which is often overlooked but crucial for older adults who might not feel thirsty as readily. Staying well hydrated supports every bodily function, from digestion to brain function. Think of an orange as a refreshing, hydrating immune booster that also contributes to your natural glow. Finally, let's talk about a fruit that might surprise you, often mistaken for a vegetable, but is botanically a fruit and a true nutritional marvel: the avocado. If you haven't embraced avocados yet, now is the time. For years, fats got a bad rap, but we now know that healthy fats are absolutely essential for our bodies, especially as we age, and avocados are brimming with them. They are primarily composed of monounsaturated fats, which are known as good fats. These fats are incredible for heart health, helping to lower levels of bad LDL cholesterol while increasing good HDL cholesterol. This balanced approach to cholesterol is vital for maintaining a healthy cardiovascular system and reducing your risk of heart disease. Imagine supporting your heart with every delicious bite, providing it with the nourishment it needs to keep ticking strong. Avocados are also fantastic for brain health. Your brain is largely made of fat, and it needs a steady supply of healthy fats to function optimally. The monounsaturated fats in avocados, along with their vitamin E content, help protect brain cells from oxidative damage and support cognitive function, potentially enhancing memory and focus. Think of it as brain food that helps keep your mind sharp and clear. Beyond fats, avocados are surprisingly rich in fiber, which we've already discussed as being crucial for digestive regularity and a healthy gut. They also provide a good amount of potassium, an electrolyte that helps regulate blood pressure, which is another common concern for older adults. Adequate potassium intake is key for maintaining fluid balance and healthy nerve and muscle function. They are also a source of vitamins K, B6, and folate, contributing to overall well-being. The healthy fats and fiber in avocados also make them incredibly satisfying. Adding avocado to a meal can help you feel fuller for longer, which can be beneficial for weight management and preventing overeating. You get sustained energy without the sugar crash. So, how can you enjoy more avocados? They are incredibly versatile. You can mash them onto whole grain toast for a healthy breakfast, slice them into salads for a creamy texture and nutrient boost, blend them into smoothies for added creaminess and healthy fats, or even use them as a base for creamy sauces or dips. They add a richness and nutritional density to almost any meal. By making oranges and avocados regular features in your diet, you're not just adding flavor, you're actively boosting your immunity, supporting your heart, hydrating your body, nourishing your brain, and promoting overall vitality. These are truly fruits that work hard for your health. Now that we've explored 4 incredible fruits you absolutely should be eating regularly, It's time to flip the coin and talk about some fruits that you might think are healthy, but could actually be undermining your well-being, especially as you've crossed that wonderful threshold of 60. It's crucial to understand that not all fruits are created equal, and some, particularly in certain forms, can be more detrimental than beneficial, leading to energy crashes, blood sugar spikes, and inflammation. The first category of fruits you should seriously consider cutting out, or at least drastically limiting, are canned fruits in heavy syrup. These might seem convenient, a quick way to get some fruit, but they are often loaded with added sugars. When fruits are canned in heavy syrup, the natural sweetness of the fruit is drowned out by an overwhelming amount of refined sugar, which offers no nutritional value and contributes to a host of health problems. Imagine starting your day with a bowl of canned peaches and syrup. You might feel a quick burst of energy, but what follows is almost inevitably a sugar crash, leaving you feeling tired, irritable, and craving more sweets. This roller coaster of blood sugar levels is particularly harmful for older adults, increasing the risk of developing type 2 diabetes or worsening existing blood sugar control issues. Beyond that, excessive sugar consumption contributes to chronic inflammation in the body, which is a key driver of many age-related diseases, including heart disease, arthritis, and even cognitive decline. It can also lead to unwanted weight gain, placing additional stress on your joints and cardiovascular system. The processing involved in canning can also diminish some of the fruit's natural vitamins and antioxidants, meaning you're often getting a less nutrient-dense product with a significant sugar penalty. So, while a canned fruit might be easy to grab from the pantry, the hidden sugars and reduced nutritional value make it a choice that actively works against your health goals. Instead of reaching for that sugary syrup-filled can, choose fresh or plain frozen fruit. You'll get all the natural goodness without the added downside. Next up on our list of fruits to approach with extreme caution, or avoid altogether, are dried fruits, especially when consumed in large quantities or those with added sugar. Now, I know what you're thinking, but dried fruit is just fruit. Right. It's healthy, and while it's true that dried fruit retains some of its fiber and nutrients, the key issue here is concentration and portion size. When fruit is dried, all the water is removed, leaving behind a highly concentrated source of natural sugars. What would be a modest portion of fresh grapes becomes a tiny handful of raisins. But with all the sugar packed into that small serving, it's incredibly easy to overeat dried fruit because a small amount contains a surprising amount of calories and sugar. For instance, a small box of raisins can contain as much sugar as a small candy bar, without the same feeling of satiety. For older adults, this concentrated sugar content can lead to rapid spikes in blood sugar, similar to the effects of sugary drinks. If you're managing diabetes or simply trying to maintain stable energy levels, these sudden spikes can be detrimental. They can contribute to insulin resistance over time and make it harder to control blood sugar. Furthermore, the stickiness of dried fruits can be particularly tough on teeth, increasing the risk of cavities and other dental issues, which are often more prevalent as we age, and many commercially dried fruits also have added sugars, sulfites, or other preservatives, further diminishing their health benefits. While a very small portion of unsweetened dried fruit might be acceptable occasionally for some, relying on it as a regular snack can quickly lead to an overload of sugar and calories without truly satisfying your hunger or providing the broad spectrum of nutrients you'd get from fresh fruit. So, think twice before mindlessly munching on that large bag of dried apricots or cranberries. A fresh apple or a handful of berries will offer far more benefits without the concentrated sugar hit. Moving on. The third fruit item you should be extremely wary of, and ideally avoid, is commercial fruit juice, even those labeled 100% juice. This might come as a shock to many, as fruit juice has long been marketed as a healthy choice, a convenient way to get your fruit servings. However, for adults over 60, and truly for anyone looking to optimize their health, fruit juice is a deceptive culprit. The main problem with fruit juice, even 100% juice, is that during the juicing process, most of the beneficial fiber is removed. What you're left with is essentially a concentrated liquid sugar bomb. While it contains some vitamins and minerals, it delivers these nutrients without the crucial fiber that would slow down sugar absorption in a whole fruit. When you drink a glass of orange juice, your body absorbs the sugars much more rapidly than if you were to eat a whole orange. This leads to a quick and significant spike in blood sugar, which is followed by an equally sharp crash. For someone managing blood sugar, this can be particularly problematic, contributing to insulin resistance and increasing the risk of type 2 diabetes, even for those without blood sugar concerns. These constant sugar spikes and crashes can leave you feeling sluggish, irritable, and perpetuate a cycle of sugar cravings. Think about it, a single glass of apple juice can contain as much sugar as a can of soda. Yet, it doesn't provide the same feeling of fullness because it lacks fiber. This means you're consuming empty calories that don't satisfy your hunger, potentially leading to increased overall calorie intake and weight gain. Furthermore, the lack of fiber means fruit juice doesn't offer the same digestive benefits as whole fruit. It doesn't feed your gut bacteria or promote regularity in the same way. It's essentially a very inefficient way to get nutrients, with a significant sugar penalty. So, instead of pouring a glass of juice, reach for a whole piece of fruit, an orange, an apple, or a handful of berries. You'll get all the vitamins and minerals, plus the essential fiber that keeps your blood sugar stable, your digestion happy, and truly satisfies you. This simple switch can make a profound difference in your energy levels and overall metabolic health. Finally, the fourth fruit category to approach with extreme caution, particularly if you are managing blood sugar, is certain high glycemic index fruits when they are overly ripe or consumed in large quantities. While fresh fruit is generally beneficial, some fruits contain significantly more natural sugar and can cause a quicker rise in blood sugar, especially when they are very ripe. A prime example here is the banana, particularly one that's very spotty and soft, while a firm, slightly green banana has a lower glycemic index due to its resistant starch content. As it ripens, that starch converts into simple sugars, making it much higher on the glycemic index scale. Eating a very ripe banana can lead to a more pronounced blood sugar spike compared to a less ripe one. Similarly, fruits like watermelon, while wonderfully hydrating, are very high on the glycemic index. While they offer good hydration and some nutrients, consuming large portions, especially on their own, can cause a rapid increase in blood sugar. Dates are another example. While natural, they are incredibly dense in sugar, and it's very easy to overconsume them. For older adults, particularly those with prediabetes, diabetes, or those simply trying to maintain stable energy levels and avoid inflammatory responses, being mindful of these high sugar, high glycemic fruits is important. The painful reality is that relying heavily on these very sweet fruits, especially if you're not pairing them with fat or protein to slow down absorption, can inadvertently sabotage your efforts to maintain balanced blood sugar and energy throughout the day. You might feel a fleeting burst of energy, but it often leads to that familiar crash, leaving you feeling tired and craving more. It's about being an informed consumer of nature's candy. This isn't to say you should never touch a ripe banana or a slice of watermelon again. It's about moderation and awareness. If you enjoy these fruits, consider pairing them with something that has protein or healthy fats, like a handful of nuts, a dollop of Greek yogurt, or a slice of avocado toast. This helps to slow down the sugar absorption and mitigate the blood sugar spike. Or simply choose them in smaller portions. Focus instead on the lower glycemic fruits we discussed earlier, like berries, apples, and oranges, as your primary fruit choices. So, we've covered a lot today, haven't we? We've looked at 4 incredible fruits that truly are your allies in healthy aging. The antioxidant-rich berries that boost your brain and fight inflammation. The humble apple with its amazing fiber for gut and heart health. The citrus superstar orange for its immune-boosting vitamin C and hydration. And the wonderful avocado, packed with healthy fats for your heart and brain. These are your go-to choices for sustained energy, sharper minds, and a more comfortable body. And on the flip side, we've unmasked 4 common fruit choices that might be holding you back: the sugar-laden canned fruits and syrup, the concentrated sweetness of dried fruits that can send your blood sugar soaring, the deceivingly healthy fruit juices that strip away vital fiber, and finally, Those very high glycemic fruits like overly ripe bananas or excessive watermelon, especially if you're prone to blood sugar fluctuations. Remember, the goal here isn't perfection, but progress. Small, consistent changes in your diet can lead to truly profound improvements in how you feel every single day. You don't have to overhaul your entire eating routine overnight, but choosing a handful of berries over a packet of dried fruit, or opting for a whole orange instead of a glass of juice, can make a significant difference to your energy, your digestion, your mental clarity, and your overall vitality. It's about making smarter choices, empowering yourself with knowledge, and understanding that what you put into your body directly impacts your quality of life. You have the power to influence your health and happiness with every bite. So, start today. Make those small, positive shifts. Embrace the fruits that truly nourish you and wisely limit those that might be secretly working against your well-being. Your body will thank you for it, and you'll be amazed at the renewed sense of energy and vibrancy you can experience. I'd love to hear your thoughts and experiences. What are your favorite healthy fruits? Have you noticed a difference in how you feel by changing your fruit choices? Share your insights in the comments below. Your wisdom might help someone else in our wonderful community. If you found this information helpful and empowering, please give this video a big thumbs up. It really helps us reach more people who could benefit from this advice. And don't forget to subscribe to our channel for more practical tips and insights on living your healthiest, most vibrant life at any age. Thank you for spending this time with me. Keep making those amazing choices for yourself and live your best life at every age.